Hi everyone, welcome to Infinity Capital. My name is Raj, and today we are going to analyze a company called Thyrocare Technologies. It's a diagnostics company. They offer lab services, all sort of tests, that you can do over here. So we are going to study a little bit about the company and then do some technical analysis and see, what sort of opportunity we have in this company. So, just to give you a short synopsis, this company was formed in 1996 and it has around 1200 employees working for the company. So, as you can see, they have a chain of diagnostics and preventive care labs. So, most of you may have heard about Thyrocare more so now because of COVID. I'm sure a lot of you may have gone here for your RT-PCR tests. So, um, let's look at some other things about the company. So, pretty simple stuff. Other things from the macro front, what I wanted to highlight is, why diagnostic labs and companies like these are a very secular growth, play for the long run. So if you will see, this is our life expectancy in India from 1955, and our life expectancy has been rising steadily. And our because our country is growing, our GDP is becoming better, and our per capita is becoming better. We have a better lifestyle, and better lifestyle will demand better healthcare, and better healthcare. For to provide better healthcare, we will need companies like Thyrocare. So this is the website. Please, go and check what sort of tests do they offer, and what other, offerings they have. You can check all their information on the website. A couple of things I wanted to highlight, some key things. This is a snippet of their investor conference call. So if you will see that the company's total revenue for Q3 was 132 crores, and 27 crores of revenue came from COVID RT-PCR. So, look at it from this perspective, guys. Pre-pandemic, this revenue wasn't there. This is a new addition to their income. So this will probably continue for the next 3 4 years till the time everybody doesn't get vaccinated. Everybody needs an RT-PCR if you're traveling somewhere, if you're going out for work, if corporates will need it. If there are plant visits, if they have governments will need it, if they have delegations traveling from here to there. So this income is going to be an extra income for them for the next 3 4 years. So something to take note of. This is 20% of the total quarter 3 income. So we can expect a 20% additional income for the company. So who doesn't like side income, guys, right? Um, let's just quickly do the fundamental analysis. Only 6% of the shares are out to be traded with public, which is a very good thing. If you see 20% of the total shares are being held by FIIs, DIIs hold 7%, promoters hold 66%, and promoters have actually increased their stake in this company over a period of time, which is a very good sign. This shows that the promoter is committed towards his company, and he has a lot of confidence in his company. It's a 5,300 crore company. It's a mid cap company. They are generating around 100 plus crores of operating revenue, operating cash flow. They don't have any borrowings, which is a very good sign. They've also done a buyback, I believe. Let's quickly check. They did a buyback of 63 crores, which is very good. They must be sitting on extra cash. Mostly, if they have extra cash on them, they do buyback. They have 126 crores of investment, and they have around 16 17 crores of cash on their books. So very well managed company from the looks of it, from the brief look that we are giving it now. The numbers look pretty good. If you want to do in-depth analysis, you could go through the annual reports and find out more about the company. So let's quickly click on the product segment. Diagnostic testing services is the segment which gets them the maximum revenue. And if you'll see that their sales have been continuously rising, their profits have been continuously rising over a period of time. Since 2017, profits have tripled. Sales have gone up by 200 crores. So very encouraging signs. They have maintained their margins. Their margins are between 40% and 35%. So that is also very good. Quarter on quarter, we will see that in June they had some issues, but later on, they sort of bounced back pretty well. The current quarter results are very good. They had a loss in the last quarter. This quarter they've clocked 38 crores of profits. So overall, this is a very positive picture. From the P point, their median P is 43. This is the median P line. It's trading around its median P, and we can take a calculated bet that it's trading at a decent valuation. I won't call it undervalued, but it's trading at good valuations right now. So if we want to make a bet for the next 6 to 8 months, this looks pretty good at these prices. All right, let's quickly do a technical analysis check, just to quickly see what sort of price points we can enter. So this is a weekly chart, and this stock got listed around 16 and it didn't do much for some time. Then it broke out of its all-time high, and now it is consolidating in this zone. So we can safely say that this is the zone in which it has been consolidating in a 33% zone. And with their income growing, with the need for diagnostic labs increasing over a period of time, for need for healthcare, my guess is that this company will do very well over long periods of time. So, what is my analysis on this? I will be buying this on every dip possible, and I'm going to keep it for the next 2 3 years to make great returns. Overall, the numbers are great, and this COVID RT-PCR test is going to add 20 to 25% of revenue to this company. So that is also going to be a positive. From the technical perspective, also, if you see on the left, it has a rising 200-day moving average, and the stock, if you see, is consolidating in this area. So every dip is a buying opportunity. I have been adding in this range. If the stock comes to the 200-day moving average, I will be adding more. So this is the analysis, guys, and I'd like to quickly add a disclaimer. I'm not a SEBI registered advisor, and this is only for educational purpose. So please consult your advisor, financial advisor, before buying or selling any shares. Okay, thanks a lot, guys.